UE field organizer Dante, Sharon Black, our Charlotte chapter president, and all the members of UE 150. First, I would like to render my personal condolences to you, Miss Sonia. You kind of touched me back there. I got a little teary-eyed because I'm in the process of planning a wedding. So I can only imagine your pain, and I hope that that his death will not be in vain and we can move forward so no one else will have to experience what it is that you have. It is with great pleasure and honor to stand here before you today. I would first like to recognize, if you would, my mother, Betty Johnson, and my daughter, Nichel Johnson, for their continued support in all of my endeavors. I want to start with a special piece I wrote in memory of Mr. Charles Kelly, Route 975, whom we just lost on last Friday, January the 12th, while on the job. Mm-hmm. And to all those other souls who have gone on ahead while on the city's clock and right after. Mm-hmm. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. If you can't fly, then run. And if you can't run, then walk. And if you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Dr. King. Anthony Millage, Charles Seaford, and Charles Kelly kept moving forward, providing for themselves and their families, while all the while keeping this city up to standards. Standards set by those who just crunch numbers, never out in the trenches asking how are we managing. We will not be moved, nor will we break. We must stand together. That will be our only way. We have a right to support our families, a right to meet and confer. At what point does management say thank you and job well done? We have a right to be treated with dignity and respect. These honorable men did their jobs on a daily and with no regret. There is still much work to be done. We must strap up our boots and prepare to work all together under the sun. To complete the work and task that was started back with Dr. King, let not these deaths be in vain, I'm sure is the song he would sing. So I bring to you concerns and accomplishments and victories. Let's get focused and stand together and bring about a much needed change. I began my journey with STS back about 5 years ago, and it has been a very rewarding and challenging at the same time. Management has had their challenges as well as drivers. What needs to be held in the highest regard possible is without us, there is no operation of any kind. Therefore, we have a voice and it should be heard. There has been occasions where the vehicles I've driven have been broken down on the side of the highway. These types of situations present a hazard to us as employees and also to our clients who experience service failures because of equipment not being up to standards. It is almost impossible to complete any task without the necessary tools. We have also struggled in the past with lack of staffing, where the current employees are forced to work overtime, which puts a strain on our households. UE 150 has had a past victory in negotiating with management to cut back on that and bring some stabilization back to our schedules. Just recently, a co-worker, Kim Birch, was faced with a situation of total unfairness and was displaced. But UE Local 150 fought hard and she was reinstated and no longer had to worry about her family's day-to-day needs. We have so much. We have so much more that we need to address and repair here in this city as well as others. I urge you to get out. I urge you to get out and recruit. Get active. Participate where and when you can. The change must start first in us. We have to care enough to say, we will not accept these conditions.
That's right.
I am worth more.
Mm-hmm.
This city is growing and the cost of living is increasing.
That's right.
Why should we work for a city that we cannot afford to live in? The scales are tilted and we need to even them back out. With the proper leadership and commitment from all of us, I believe that we can achieve all of our goals. I enjoy and love what I do, but I do not wish to be taken for granted, and neither should you. Let's stand up for our rights, push for the increase for staffing, and open up the budget so we can grow and prosper just as this city has and will continue to do.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.